Oh, he's got fake metal hands.
Fuck! Why do they start?
A phantom
What
pain.
has that gutter rat done to me? Out of my sight, witch! I'll kill you, Rosfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You
Yeah,
truly
surely.
believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A mother crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rosfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
Yeah, and it still wasn't enough.
She did. Benedicta. Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light. Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Wonderful. Walmart Griffith is listening to that weird zombie thing too.
Did the royalists bring them from Ash? Are the Beastmen part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen?
Someone
Spotted us. Taken over the entire mine. So much for the men of the Rock. Dalmekia's finest.
paying attention. That dude lost his hands, lost his powers, and he's like, yeah, I still want to fight fly. I'll win next time for sure. Like, alright.
Animals. You should never have left Ash.
Let me just bop these guys here, please. Okay. Wow. This is awful. See if I use lightning rod.
Won't be going any further this way. Stairs. This must be the way out.
Hello there.
I won't be sneaking past this one. How did it get in here?
Of course not. I was mostly sure that one door is what I had gone through, but I was wandering. Certain. Not until I started going back in the wrong direction.
By the flames.
Come on, Togo.
Uh-oh, boss fountain.
Kupka never did do things by halves. As if taking the Mother Crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
Let the trial begin.
With me,
Seems we're expected.
I'm sure that monstrosity didn't just appear out of thin air as a coincidence.
So this is the power of Muthos.
Even these guys are dead.
Did the orcs do this too?
Imagine working for some guy and coming into work and finding out that like the day before he had like some temper tantrum and now like 3 people are dead. They're kinda nuts.
Stay down!
So that's Thunderstorm, but Thunderstorm's kind of mediocre. I mean, don't get me wrong, 2 of my accessories are currently being occupied by like experience, other stick gear, but like even still some of the accessories
What the hell is going on?
seem kind of useless. Speaking of though, ability points. Okay, that's what I thought.
At
I
least
knew I had
he's here for
the
me.
XP one. I didn't remember the
Or for
other.
him?
Bravery increases performance in battle.
It's over! It's over!
First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima?
often. Choices matter.
You've been busy, Kupka. But where did you go? The heart. He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it. Come on, Torgal.
I jump over. No. I don't actually know what the level cap in this game is. So I don't know if I have to worry about hitting the level cap outside of like a New Game Plus. I don't even know if there is a New Game Plus. But how much grinding you'd have to do to master everything, I assume there is, but
Just what I needed.
want to grab all of them.
That better be the last of them.
Benedicta, my everything. I've missed you so much. Kuka!
Was he insane?
I swear to you, my love. We will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
You got away from her! Benedicta!
You can do it.
And so could I!
Let's give this a try. Not bad.
Boss has bigger character model. Yeah, that makes sense.
What the hell has he done?
Thunder, help me.
It's do or die! I'm coming, Kuka!
You guys have to fight that. Okay, it's just giving me a path to get to me, I guess. I feel like I'm having a fever dream. The scope of the game has just changed drastically. Oh, I thought that was just damage. That area. That would have probably been a good time to use brimstone. Let's do this. That's a little... That's kind of annoying that I didn't lose a quarter of the dagger for free because he has to crash down. More of this, I guess. I thought that was going to be one of the clashes. Whoopsie daisy. That was a little bullshit. surprised that didn't hurt me. I didn't jump over it. I'm not fucking up the prompt this time. I'm not gonna just guess which it is. That's actually the first prompt I failed so far the entire game. That's just because I assumed what it would be.
You're mine.
Like, these guys are growing their arms and legs back like it's a normal thing to do, so I don't see what the point of blowing his arm up like that accomplishes. Tunnel vision. Not dirt. I gotta say, this is a little awkward of a phase. guy that's lost his hands and kind of lost everything so far. Putting up a surprisingly good fight. Oh, it's our turn to get empowered. What? Nice head, I think I'll take it. Now, surely he's dead for real now. Wait, since when do we get a fucking fired sword? I want one of those. Mr. Rossfield, I don't feel so good. And the voices. Not again. Yeah, Final Fantasy typically has some bangers in the soundtrack.
Is that you, Ultima? What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall
I
serve.
think,
Never!
but I don't know if I'm going to play it. You didn't like that.
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it. No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
Thank you, Joshua.
And Torgal just happened to show up. Just found his way to us.
One
Oh, yeah.
can no more
Final
command
mission.
the power of
That's
ether
fair.
by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty,
But Mythos is stronger. For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
We'll see it on that asshole.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head.
Yes, like, did he keep her head?
Like all the
I
rest.
know Sid sent it to him in a box.
Oh, that the death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
The game is better than I was led to believe from seeing, like, reviews when the game first came out. People made the game sound like it was just, like, completely boring and one-sided, but it's
Some
actually
medicine, my lord?
interesting. I do think it's miserably easy, but, I mean, it is what it is.
I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Like, all the
Stop
deaths I've
bothering
had
me,
so
urchin,
far has been me
or
just,
you'll
like,
feel the back of
choosing
my
not
hand.
to use potions.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons.
Like, even then against
I beg
Titan,
you
I
to
could
call
have
on
used
Bahamut
a fire
only
light,
as a
and I just
last
chose
resort.
not to. Like,
His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I prefer the actual, like,
For now, the
JRPG
Dalmex
style
suspect
from,
nothing,
like,
and as long as I can hold their
Final
gaze,
Fantasy
war need
X
not be
backwards.
inevitable.
But, like, I don't mind character action like this, or
More
like a
than
God
that,
of War style game.
Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope. Forgive me, Terence. Would that you were my master. But alas,
I will always be your loyal servant.
Terry.
should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside.
Yeah, why are you gay?
And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
I like how seemingly no one gives a shit about all
There is
the Mother
one
Crystals
small
getting
mercy,
destroyed.
at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Like, we've destroyed 3 so far, and like no one seems to care.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Olivier has been made Emperor. What is the meaning of this? My father's orders. What were they? Quickly!
Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Ah!
He's a little upset. Long out like 25. Oh shit, here I was thinking I was almost done.
Terence,
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
What is it now?
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you.
At ease.
We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
So what is this? Are we gonna get Bahamut on our team?
I'd better give Otto the good news.
What ways need
Welcome home, Sid.
Ding dong.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
Berserkering, I might.
Clive, you're back.
I am. And with glad tidings for once.
I have to look after this.
Hugo Kupka is no more.
Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
Best ring in the game.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Surely nothing bad happens.
Otto, any word on the Royalist movements since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you. I will.
Let's see. Yes, I do. Yeah, I think I didn't use it because it was unclear how much it actually gave me in terms of value. So I'll try it out.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map?
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
The kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin.
Oh, that
the
guy's
Canvarian
Odin.
War of
Okay, I had no idea who
Independence in
Barnabas
849.
was.
The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang? Only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed. It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waluda standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when.
You think,
And
considering
on
like
that
the
day,
world-ending catastrophe
who
that's
will be
going on with the
trampled
Blight,
underfoot?
they'd be like, hey, maybe we should work together and not literally be at war with every nation at the same time.
In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into
War
this.
never changes, true.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw. Especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
I do wish that the hunt board was more intuitive. That's one of the few gripes I have with the game. But I have to make a mental note, and I already know that that's a challenge because there's just like dead air between my ears. Just white noise.
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
What do you need?
Says
What do you
it's got
want?
new shit, so what is it?
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Might as well.
No scratches, all right? Not my best work, but it'll do. Anything else?
Yeah, some of the hunts
Well,
were like a
almost
real
plays with himself.
struggle to find.
It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is
Like,
dead.
granted, I don't need it to point me in the right direction, per se. I gotta
No
need
more
like a
looking
map
over
marker,
our
but
shoulders, then.
at least let me
Good.
look at the hunt board
Starting
from
to get a
like,
crick in
the
my
menu
neck.
and not have to go all the way back
Don't
here
let
if
it
I
go to your
forget.
head, though. Is it business or play? Is that all?
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be
You think
true?
this guy braids his beard every day?
Look, he's crying. he is. The big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Well, I'm here.
Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Information I haven't for like
Is there
3
something I
days.
might assist you with, Clive? I have a few new notes that might interest you. Now this, I believe you will find most interesting. You wish to study the tomes?
Oh, I'm never drinking.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips. Hugo Kupka is dead.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
That's
Just
the exact
spreading the
thing,
word.
in fact.
So, the Professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tongs down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Anything catch your eye?
Good day to you.
Yeah, I don't know why my internet does it. I don't even think it's my internet per se, because like I'm not showing as being kicked offline in general. It's just like, oh well. After the stream, they go to
Clive,
shit.
your
Yesterday,
timing
I
is exquisite
disconnected like
as
5
always.
times. I had to splice together
I have
my
a
mod.
concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
course.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right. I will.
Hello, Sid. Take a seat where you like.
Right. Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
We are to dig a new cellar.
The crystals we get from the tailor will but
It's all got spent.
You all right, Sid? Something on your mind?
There is actually. Can I ask you something?
Yeah, I'm in a
Clinton
constant
tells me
state
people have
of
mentioned
getting
shadowy
trolled by
figures out in the woods.
the
Have you
internet.
noticed anything unusual?
Oh, that. No, sorry, can't help you. I heard the rumours, mind, from the lads working over at the vineyard, but none of them has seen anything either.
All right. Thanks anyway. Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it, screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me, and I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you. Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate? You there.
Who's this gremlin?
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape!
Black Shields. Here. What the hell are you doing here?
What is it to you? It's not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that we don't leave here alive.
I don't know why my internet does this. Because like I'm looking at OBS and I'm looking at like my
Are they planning an attack on Lostwing?
tab
I need to walk
on Twitch. And Twitch is like, yeah, your connection's excellent, and then I'm dropping like 1,000 frames per second.
Clive, how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
Yeah,
I found some Black Shields.
I wish I knew why it was doing that.
Black Shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds. though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield...
My bad.
And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
Dread.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lostwing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth.
Stalling like that for a second was me tabbing in and out of shit.
I was a member of the judiciary once.
So that's
so
my
sickened
fault.
was I by
But
the injustice
the
of
lagging
this world,
was my internet fucking
I swore
around.
to fight it. And fight it I did, in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered, and he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him, and slit their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same.
Against like basic enemies like that,
And
I
our
typically
cause
just stunlock
is the
them to
same.
death, so...
We are comrades, and our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first. My friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
I'm not going to change his mind.
Just an item. Alright. Back to the map. What I should do is make a note of all the on targets. Raging Fists, I gotta check. I have Gouge. I don't know if that's the same thing. No, I don't have I'll give it a whirl. Because mastery, yeah, lets me put on any icon. So I mean, I could use that in place of gouge, because that doesn't really do any damage. Or in place of Wicked Wheel. But Wicked Wheel I typically use just for the will damage. I could use it in place of Thunderstorm, I guess. Because Thunderstorm seems kind of fucking bad. Like,
I'm telling you, it's true.
If it wasn't like only half as good against small enemies than large enemies, I would probably like it more.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your
What do you got
benefactors
for
are
me?
a generous lot.
Nothing I care about. Well, we take those, I guess.
You earned this. All done?
Yeah, I kind of assumed it was just like a more proactive gouge, which is why I considered swapping it in the first place. Alright, let me make a note of this stuff so I don't have to keep coming back. Because I mean, that one quest is going to send us to Dalmechia, so might as well make a note of that stuff and fight them. I really should upgrade my abilities here. Especially since I'm actively using them, like, I'm kind of griefing a little bit. Charged magic I only really use when I have nothing else to do, but I mean, it's cheap enough that I guess it's not that big a deal. Yes, the trigger window. Do this thing.
Clive! Quick look.
Conveniently, all but one of those hunts is here, so might as well do this first.
The most favorite fragrant herbs and spices.
Gone, just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a
I mean, it
bakery
makes
to-
sense.
a
I was
bakery
kind of
that's now
saving
short
for
one
like the
pair of
mastery of
hands.
Phoenix Flames.
Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find
But
him?
it makes sense to actually get the stuff that I can
see
use
what I can
more than
do.
once a battle.
Do you know
at
where he might
best.
have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
There's not much left of that place.
And that's where I'll start.
Yeah, one of the hunts is between Dhalmekia and here, the other is on the way to Drake's Fang, so in the same way. And then Fields of Karava. Which is also over there, so everything is in the same direction. Works for me.
Oh, where's your mental?
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
No, I'm telling you, it's gone.
I have to assume one of the marks is over there where I fought those bombs, but I could be mistaken. I guess I could and should just hop on the chocobo because I'll automatically get dismounted if I find one of them.
Let's go. Run like the wind.
Leg injury.
This might take a while.
Is that like an upgraded version of an ankle biter?
Back to the stables, girl.
feel like I get way too much craft supplies for how much you actually need. Like, I feel like I have enough craft supplies to make, like, duplicates of all the shit I have.
Come on.
Empty hovel.
Thanks, girl.
Oh, this is the right place. So I guess it's just like around the corner here. Yeah. It's a lot of buggins. Uh-oh, it's red.
They look happy.
Probably a bad thing to try the precision dodge with the Berserker on all things considered.
Nice try. It's over.
I forgot that was the worst thing in existence. I wish I could unbind that.
Enough.
Peace at last.
So, the road between Dollar and the Jaw, and between Dollar and Drake's Fang. So pretty much the exact same place. Well, this is the cattery, so that's where I have to go for the one. So I'm guessing there, and then probably right by the exit. I mean, I'll be honest, that was extremely easy compared to the other marks. But I have to assume that just because there was like 8 of those bumblebees.
No mistakes.
time for the pack, is it? Let me introduce you to mine.
Yeah, saving it for the mark itself. Primal Gen or whatever. Why is the cat, the strangely muscly cat, waiting on the dogs to fight me? That's pretty good.
That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal?
The other mark is somewhere over here, as well as the side quest, so I guess I'll find the mark first. I'm assuming that guy over there is the mark. considering he's just standing in the road menacingly. Probably want a limit break here, considering I have no health, though.
My blade yet heals. Come. Let us feast on your flesh. Your feasting days are over.
I'll be honest, that kind of sucked. That was an unpleasant fight. I feel like I do worse against humans than I do against anything else.
Those who kill for sport deserve no better.
Alright, so the only other hunt is the one that's at the Rosarian Castle. So I guess I'll do that after this. Surely some giant will be easier than some random fucking gooner standing in the middle of the desert.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? I'm certainly not a baker. Master must rue the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I don't know, man. Not to be
take
that
it you
guy,
missed the
but
mother crystal.
I don't think
I
baking
hated her,
bread is that
she was all
stressful
I
of a
knew.
job that
Worked her mines for years.
you need like a
And when she
retreat.
shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin. But I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am.
Make flatbread.
She was the only thing that could fill the hole
Then it
inside
can't
me.
collapse.
I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Try to remember the good times.
Yeah, like dying in a foreign
Do that,
land, I sleep.
And the mother crystal will be
Baking
with you no
bread,
matter where you
real
are.
shit.
Even in the bakery.
Like we just
What a fool
witnessed
I've
people
been.
getting cannibalized by
Thank you,
orcs,
my
and he's
friend.
like, but
Thank you.
my bread
You've
doesn't
opened
work
my
good.
eyes. I have to get back there right away. Farewell.
Wait. Suppose you won't be needing an escort then.
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
Looks disgusting, to
I
be
dare
honest.
say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steepled peaks.
It's weird going
her
from Final Fantasy
flotsam
15 that
spurs,
had like
her
actually
inviting
good looking
hollow.
food to this.
True.
Where it looks
my
like it's like
nose
classic
collapsed
World of
more often
Warcraft
than
bread
not, but
textures.
what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals!
Salty
Master,
bread.
I have
Nice.
found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
It really is crazy how I get 320 ability points for basically just talking to some guy. But like, I'll fight some like major boss battle and get like 80.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
It's my favorite food. Probably either
Good day, my
pasta
lord.
or pork dumplings. Not necessarily together, that sounds a little disgusting.
My thanks.
But
An excellent choice.
one or the other. So we're the Rosarian Castle. Gotta remember where that is. I mean, I'm assuming that's the castle, which means I might have to hoof it from here. Yes, I'm American. Yeah, I used to know some guy from the Netherlands. I haven't heard from him in a while, though.
Bandits. You'll regret coming here.
Why are there so many bandits? I mean, yeah, this place was kind of wiped out, but still treated as a town in the sense that I can't go you out. What's this? Now, I should just look it up, because I'm getting nowhere fast trying to find this one mark. Because it's like, oh yeah, the village gate. Which one? Oh, I see. So where would the fallen ruins be? Okay. The last place I would have looked. Because the clue I had was like, oh, it's by the castle. So that's why I went looking for it. And then it's like, oh no, fallen and then ruined. So it's like, well, where would that be? Yeah, it's Cressidia or Cressida, how you pronounce it. How far is it? Pretty far.
Let's go. Run like the wind.
I should probably fight stuff and get my limit break back. With this Gooner. It's disgusting sloth. Okay, I think I was locked in animation since I tried. It is a little strange how many ways of mitigating damage there are between dodging and parrying and then that. Okay, the most limit break. I mean, my concern with like just stockpiling the ultimate abilities was then they'd all have like extreme cooldowns. That was really my only concern, because otherwise I would have probably done just that. Yeah, I only have Rising Flames.
Farewell.
Well, this is gonna be painful.
Another relic of the fallen. Well, it seems this one has a little more life left in it. All right then.
Yeah, Yeah, 10 levels up on me. No way this is going to fucking terribly. Way too early on that.
Forgive me.
Cringe. I mean, I am 10 levels down to be fair, but it's still a little cringe. Did you see anything? I feel like that was a little bit above our pay grade. Or Calcum. Neat.
Back to sleep with you.
Alright. Back to the hideaway. I mean, second try on an S rank mark I think is fine.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own
Yeah, they're pretty good. Kind of cracked. Surely I can get new stuff? No, I
I've seen
cannot.
troops amassing
Around this way. I mean, probably. I do think Raging Fist made that a lot easier than it would have been if I wasn't using it.
I think mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. The thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first.
You know, like, we run
I
this
need some
place
parts
and we're
making.
doing, like, chores for everyone.
The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
It's my favorite Final Fantasy. That's tough.
I just started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache.
To answer
Go
the
on,
question,
then.
my
What is it
favorite
this
Final
time?
Fantasy
She said you would know. Here.
would probably be a toss-up between 8 and 10, with an honorable mention of 4.
Krieger's Tates. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy, though. And I'll need help. Get Gabonotto in here, will you?
All right.
there are very few Final Fantasy games that I genuinely don't like. But
So Mid's roped
those
us
would
all
probably
in
be
here
my
again, has
favorites.
she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
I mean, Crisis Core is
Take a look
also
at this.
great, but I was only considering like the main entry.
It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something
Yeah, I
that
played
won't
the
break
first
or
part of the
buckle
Final
at the
Fantasy VII
temperature she's
remake.
talking about. Which is where you lot come
I
in.
didn't play the
I need
second
materials,
part yet,
and I've got my work cut out
but I'm
already.
going to be playing
You'll have to
both
fetch them.
at some point after
There's a
this.
special kind of sand I'm after that you can
After
only
this, I
find out
got
in the Velcroy.
that Stranger of
Stardust,
Paradise
they call it.
meme game
As for the
and
rest
the
of the
Final
stuff, my
Fantasy
usual
VII
supply
remake,
should have it in
and then I'm
stock.
pretty much done.
It just needs buying and bringing back here.
I'm on the fence
Well,
if I'm going to play the
we'll get it
MMO,
done quicker
mostly
if we
because
split
it's
up.
like, I
One of
know
us
I'll
should
get
probably
sucked
give you an
into a
anchor
black
to
hole and
sand.
lose like 6 months of
And
my
the other
life
can
doing
go and
it.
get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, we can get this over with. You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
Gav, you're with me.
All right then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Dalamil. I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river. While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of this stuff from Blackthorn's supplier. Take care.
You two, eh? Don't go letting them fleece ya.
Fleece me? I like to see him try.
In your own time.
I mean, one thing I will say to the game's credit, it does a very good job with the traditional fantasy setting. So I mean, like, there were admittedly a lot of Final Fantasy games that kind of lost the plot in that regard. But it's nice. It's a quaint experience. So I mean, let's face it, after like Final Fantasy V, it kind of became like steampunk into like full-on industrial themes.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Gav? Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
Yeah,
shall.
the games
Race, yeah?
in general are typically all contained in their own worlds, but a lot of the themes remain the same.
So this is Stardust.
This is
It just looks like black sand to me.
should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
I guess not. My favorite game of all time.
Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Because God knows I've played fucking
Back when you
hundreds
first took
of them.
Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain.
I don't know if I can answer
Hardly
that
ever
because
see
so
around the
many
hideaway
games are so
nowadays.
wildly different.
Always
It's hard
on
to
some
compare.
errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise.
As far as fantasy specifically,
So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going.
if not one of the Final Fantasy games, then
Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you. Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day.
as far as
We'd better
fantasy,
get this lot back to Blackthorn before he
maybe-
slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead.
Maybe Chrono Trigger?
And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After
as
Blackthorn
far as
gets what he
action,
needs, of course.
I don't know.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
I mean, Path of Exile is technically an action game.
Blackthorn. Got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You know, it beats sneaking around on your Todd all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Blackthorn.
Skyrim is
I'll let Mid know construction's
Skyrim is
underway.
fun up until I get to a point where it's like I have to do like the serious grind stuff. Like I want to max out my smithing for stuff like that. Then it becomes really aggravating. I was considering replaying Oblivion
Suppose we'd better be getting back
because
to
the
work too.
remaster came out.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
But I know if I do that, I'll feel compelled to play Skyrim too. I guess Fallout New Vegas would be a good
The crystal.
pick for my favorite action game.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. One down, two to
Normally
go.
I don't mod.
So,
The most I really do with
what's
mods
next?
and games like that
Helm,
is
of
like
course.
just things that improve the
For this, we'll be
functionality.
repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins. I thought that material
Because
was
let's face
impossible
it,
to
Fallout New
work.
Vegas is
Ah, but we don't have to.
crash to desktop
Sorry.
simulator.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
Yeah, what's her name?
What's her name? Right.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said
there
I
is
should
red?
speak with
No,
you.
I have not. I know
Well,
of it.
I'll show you
I've
the
just never
plans
played
then.
it.
Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's,
What
going
kind
to be
of
considerably
visitor
more
are we
dangerous than
talking
that.
about?
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Very
There are a
much.
handful of enemy types
Thank
that
you,
I'm
Sid.
surprised we haven't seen
I'll gather
yet,
my team and
like
head there right away.
cactars.
We'll meet you outside the ruins.
I was certain that when we went to Dalmechia, I would have started finding cactars.
I think Mid might need some help.
Might as well check the
Tidying up
renown
that
thing
village.
before we go.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts? Here you are. Come again. I may have more for you.
Yeah, I'll look into it.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Yeah, this game is really dark too, like in setting. Like people just die left and right in horrible ways. Yeah, I used to have an Xbox 360, but that is long since dead.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back. Anybody home?
I considered getting
This
a
must be our unwanted visitor.
PlayStation 3 emulator for Demon
Time to go.
Souls, but last time I actually tried that, it wasn't very good. Well, that's awkward. That's some unfortunate timing.
Anybody?
This is what I mean, like, the majority of times I die in this game is me doing something stupid.
Too slow.
Is that teleporting? Correct. That's what I was using, actually. So I just kind of chalked it up to my hardware. But that was on my old computer, to be fair, so I haven't tried it. My new one.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Because I mean, I had a PlayStation 3 as
Don't
well,
let us
but that
keep you.
also was
We'll,
dead and buried.
see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
PS4.
And just one
Yeah,
remaining.
I'm still waiting on Bloodborne
Right.
on
Right,
PC.
the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy.
Hey, maybe
The
I
helm and
will.
the plating
I'll
are
have to
bulky enough
see.
as it is.
Because if
Add
I do
any
have
more
to
weight and the
emulate
whole
it,
ship
then
would be at
it'll
the bottom of the
depend on
briny before we'd
how
even started.
it runs.
I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what to do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
Alright, nothing new from the renown. So we'll go this way.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
I don't remember, did I punish my potions? Nope. Need one high potion.
Is it business or pleasure? Going purse weighing you down?
I mean, like, don't get me wrong. It's not like I've been spending my money on, like, the orchestrion rolls. But I'm kind of rolling in gil. I have more gil than I know what to do with right now.
Harpocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
Yeah, we're constant maintenance.
But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moondew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelisk might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Yeah, choices matter.
Shielding that guards against evil.
So, Clive, who will accompany you on your little excursion?
I guess we bring the wife.
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
Sure,
I will.
Check that out.
Until then.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia. Now, where's Jill?
There's talk at the glass. Keep them pilchards nice and chilled. I won't abuse.
Are those Pepio nuts?
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic?
Some garlic.
I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
Up! You'll not find a bruised. Fresh cuts! Come and get them before.
What can I interest you in today? I trust it's all here.
$10 for a bulb of garlic.
All anyone ever wants anymore is water. Great. How am I supposed to make a living?
What do you want? And?
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and Pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for
Great
Hippocrates
Depression.
to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while? Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go
So sick.
racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh,
You all right?
sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you.
Like the weird,
Clive.
like, obligatory bonding sessions with Jill and Gav make me
Is it
feel like
wrong of
something
me to
terrible is
enjoy
about to
this?
happen.
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive. Well, I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the Moondew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
That's for Darkest Dungeon. My bits, my turn-ins
It
are
appears
very
our work here is
outdated.
almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the Moondew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Harpocrates. Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then. Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid.
I've
You'll
done
be
all the
pleased to know
chores.
that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Harpocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, let's start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
When are you gonna stream this? Tomorrow.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
It looks like it still needs some work to me.
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank
That
you,
thing looks like it's held
Clive,
together with spit and
Blackthorn,
boogers,
everyone.
so I wouldn't
That's
call
one
that
down and
finished.
just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
crystal too. Joking.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help? What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him. Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Right, forgot. So it's a one way.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, and you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realized he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
Nah, not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you.
Time for more fetch quests.
Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
I think I do.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgal?
So you can read. Congratulations. But I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want?
I mean,
Out
she's
with
looking
it.
like she's 80.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh, and he's a touch eccentric, if you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning. Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder.
Giraffe
The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
I have a feeling I know what it is going off of the name, but I'm not gonna guess.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Clive, did you get my letter?
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto might be listening.
Is this better?
A little. Listen, I've some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it may be my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. Zero, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's gonna take some time, and I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say. There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500
No
talents.
one's gotten their payments.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really? Do you think so?
No.
I don't.
Alright, so that's it for me for today. Thank you guys for stopping by. I guess the views, host, follows, everything. You guys are awesome. I'll be back in tomorrow, same time. So until then, hope you guys have a good one. Take care.